Ulalele Ifly FM, taking youth places.
Tune in via www.flyfm.co.za. Welcome to Career Talk with AIFT, Alpvest Institute for Future Tech. Previously, you guys have seen me on the other side of the table where I have been being interviewed from Alpvest. However, this time we have switched roles, and I'm actually interviewing someone from Alpvest, and that is our special guest for today, and he goes by the name of Dr. Said. Dr. Said, welcome to the station.
Thank you, Yudhesh, and hello to all the listeners of Fly FM.
Awesome. So, Dr. Said, before we go in, I just wanted to welcome you to Fly FM and get started with the first question. Can you tell me what inspired you to be a part of the team at AIFT, and what roles you do at Alpvest?
Yes, sure. Well, currently, I serve as the head of the academic program, so I'm the Dean of Faculty. So I oversee items such as curriculum development and also the quality of our programs. So focusing on aligning student needs with, of course, industry needs as well. So I've been involved in education for more than 2 decades now. So helping young people gain those skills needed to excel in the modern job market. So yes, it is an exciting time with our matriculants writing exams and focusing on innovative learning.
Awesome. So with regards to that, what would you say is the most rewarding thing about working at Alpvest Institute for Future Tech?
Well, I've always believed in education and had a passion for education. And as they say, if you enjoy what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. So I've always bought into the idea of lifelong learning. So helping students reach their full potential in being the very best that they can be. So focusing on that particularly is, of course, incredibly fulfilling. Seeing students succeed, hearing their stories. I mean, recently we had a gogo who had come to register her grandson, and you could see that she came with this hoard of money that she had been collecting from the time he was in grade 1, so that when the time comes, he must study and bring dignity to the family, in her words. So yes, it is very fulfilling working with the youth, and very often they are called the leaders of tomorrow, but time is moving so fast that we must refer to them as the leaders of today.
Absolutely, absolutely. We are still broadcasting live from Durban to the world. It's Fly FM and you are tuned in, and I'm Yudhesh Dayal. I am one of the program managers at Alpvest Institute for Future Tech, and we are still with Dr. Said, who is our dean at Alpvest. So Dr. Said, with regards to our short learning programs, for those who may be unfamiliar with AIFT's mission, what sets them apart from other institutions?
So in terms of our vision, mission, and of course our strategy, key objectives, we focus on being affordable, firstly, and also accessible. So that means to people from all walks of life. So we believe that nobody should be denied that right to education. So emphasizing the learner-centered approach to education. So practical skills is at the forefront of our vision. Of course, we are a technology-based institution. So in terms of the 4th industrial revolution, the various skills required, and of course also the emerging 5th industrial revolution. So that is our key focus in terms of our vision and mission. And of course, we are accredited by all the various accredited professional bodies such as the Council on Higher Education, the Quality Council for Trades and Occupations. Of course, all our qualifications appear on the South African Qualifications Framework, that is the SAQA, and we run various programs with the various CETAs as well.
That's awesome. That's brilliant, actually. So with regards to the short learning programs, can you please give our audience an overview as to what the short learning programs are and what they have to offer to our students?
Yes, first and foremost, you must understand that we have a major national footprint. So, in addition to our beautiful campus here, where we are located not too far from us in Umhlanga, that is our head office and main campus. Also, you can find us in all the major provinces and cities: Cape Town, Johannesburg, Pretoria, Polokwane, Kempton Park, even Witbank. So, in terms of these short learning programs that we run at all our various campuses, so these are specifically designed to be compact and also at the same time impactful. So they cover a range of subjects. These would range from digital literacy through to data science and the various emerging fields such as artificial intelligence in particular. So these programs ideally are then for students who want to gain practical skills without committing to a full degree. So it's that flexibility that is required in terms of the short learning programs.
Absolutely. And I've also heard today as well that there's a 50% discount if you do a short learning program with our institution. So tell us more about that.
Yes, it is, of course, as they say, Black Friday time. So, yes, all self-respecting institutions have to be part of that deal, don't they? So, yes, you're quite right. We are running the special of half price, so paying 50% off in terms of our programs, and that special is, yes, still on.
That's awesome. So guys, don't walk, sprint to Alpvest Institute for Future Tech. This is a brilliant opportunity for you guys. And also, I do believe we have a giveaway as well of a free laptop and 2,000 Rand off your fees should you register prior to next year. So don't walk, like I said, sprint. Also, what makes the short learning program so relevant and valuable in today's job market?
And particularly for the job market, it's about adaptability. So as they say, change is the only constant and the only constant is change. So students, we find more and more want to now quickly gain the skills that employers require, because what employers are saying is that we need people who we can just plug and play. So that's what companies are saying. Look, we don't have the time to go and train individuals. They have to be ready to hit the ground running. So to remain competitive in the job market that you've referred to, students can now obviously whet their appetite in terms of these programs and also find their place in the world at large. Yeah.
Brilliant. We're going to have more AIFT information for everyone tuned in. And we also have various different information to keep you guys exposed to what's going on. We are Fly FM, broadcasting live from Durban to the world. If you've just tuned in, we are streaming live via www.flyfm.co.za. And if you've just tuned in, welcome to Career Talk with Alpvest Institute for Future Tech and Dr. Sayed, who is the Dean, as well as a PC Training and Business College, who is now Alpvest Institute for Future Tech. And our, the courses that we offer is just brilliant. And I'm one of the program managers there as well. My name is Yudhesh, and we are going to get back with our questions, leaving us with how does AIFT ensure that its programs remain accessible and affordable to all students?
Yeah, with regards to accessibility and affordability in particular, so we understand that students, when it comes to their education, this should be a right rather than a privilege. So we have to keep our tuition rates, as they say, affordable and accessible to all, with various flexible payment options, as well as including scholarship opportunities for learners and those in need, especially those from disadvantaged backgrounds. So by doing this, we then ensure that the financial barriers that may be experienced by learners are not present. So this doesn't mean that we compromise on the quality of our offerings. We of course have an acute appreciation that we operate in an institute of trust, where learners trust us with their dreams, parents trust us with their money that they are paying for student fees, etc. So yes, accessibility, affordability, and certainly quality is our higher education programs.
Absolutely. So, with regards to the new rebranding, this is obviously something that we're all excited for. And we have the new logo with the green and the Alps, mountains, and everything. What does the green symbolize in terms of sustainability and global employment?
So the issue of sustainability is, of course, becoming more and more apparent. As we know, key areas such as global warming, carbon emissions, etc. So all institutions, companies, whether that be educational institutions or industries in particular, have to now pay attention to sustainability. And it's really about sustainability on two levels. On the one hand, we have the examples that I've just quoted, your greenhouse gases, etc. But sustainability also means that when we develop a program, it should not just be for the youth of today or the youth of tomorrow or just for myself and you. Absolutely. But it should be relevant for my children, your children, their children, children's children. So that is what sustainability actually means to us.
That's great. So, with regards to the AIFT, we know that there's a secret about AIFT with regards to CHE qualifications. There's going to be a lot of higher education programs that are going to be launched next year, which are degrees, diplomas, and higher certificates as well. We also have the new micro-credential courses along with QCTO qualifications. Tell us a bit more about what are some of the ways that AIFT prepares students for global employability through these programs?
Yeah, in terms of global employability, we must understand that the world is a very small place now. So being relevant in terms of these internationally recognized skills, we then want to prepare our students to be problem solvers, because that's exactly what institutions and companies are looking for. So they must be able to be dynamic, be agile, have the ability to work in teams. And in terms of the new phenomenon now, working from home, so it has its own abbreviation now. Everybody's calling it WFH. So you could be working for an international company, but sitting in your living room. So, and you can tell people, look, I work overseas, but based at my house. So this is what we need to cater for when it comes to global employability.
Awesome. So guys, if you've just tuned in, we are Fly FM, broadcasting live from Durban to the world. You can stream our online platform via www.flyfm.co.za, and our slogan, as you guys may all know, it is taking youth places. Now, with regards to the last question that I have, I just wanted to know, in closing, Dr. Said, could you please share an inspirational quote with our audience, and also show us how it ties down to our slogan, which is taking youth places?
Yes, in terms of, in particular, the listeners of Fly FM, I know them to be our young leaders of today. So one that always comes to mind when it comes to the youth is that the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. So I hope that resonates with our young listeners out there and inspires them to be the very best that they can be, and not to copy anybody else, but the best that they can be it means to be yourself. So rather than looking to prove yourself, you should be looking to improve yourself.
Thank you so much for that, Dr. Said. We really appreciate having you on the show, and thank you so much for joining us today. In closing, I would like to dedicate the song High Hopes by The Panic, or by Panic rather, at the disco. So with our team from AIFT and from Fly FM, we are so grateful to have you here, and we are ready to take an ad break and play another song, which is High Hopes by The Panic.
There is one thing that you can't change about life, and that is in fact change. A robust fourth industrial revolution is here and is coming in strong. At Alpvest Institute for Future Tech, we like to be ahead. Care to join? Our IT accredited programs include software development, AI software development, and cybersecurity analysts, just to name a few. For the hospitality and tourism industry, a chef course, tourist information officer, and an array of other skills-equipping courses for you to choose from. For more information, visit www.aift.co.za and view our updated prospectus, or call 0861 819 266 for further inquiries. Make the academic decision and choose Alpvest Institute for Future Tech, formerly known as PC Training and Business College.